Hi guys, here to do the weekly love forecast for this week. I just actually filmed a general weekly energy forecast, and that would kind of turn into a little bit of a love reading, but we'll just see what wants to come out for this specific reading. Okay, we have this beautiful card. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. Yeah, I feel like this is actually a continuation of the last reading that I just did. Those of you who are tuning into this video might be kind of struggling in a situation where you feel like the person that you really want to be with is not necessarily reaching out to you. They're silent. Things are not moving forward the way that you'd hoped. And I'm getting that this person is working through some insecurities, fears, lack consciousness, feeling like they're never good enough or that they don't have enough to offer you. And this is kind of Spirit's message to them, is if you could do anything, without these insecurities or these fears, these things holding you back, what would it be? And I think that that's a question that Spirit's really trying to pose to this person right now, is to really go within and understand where they're self-sabotaging and really holding themselves back. I'm actually going to switch decks really quick here. Okay, let me get some tarot to go with this message. Let's see. We have the 10 of Wands, 10 of Cups, King of Wands reversed. Yeah, this is literally a continuation of the message that I was getting in the other reading. So if you haven't watched the weekly general tarot forecast that I put up, you might want to look at that too. There are most likely messages in there for you as well. With this 10 of Wands and this 10 of Cups, this person's carrying a lot of burdens, like the person that you're connecting with, because I'm getting that pretty much all of you who are tuning into this video are connecting with someone from your past. This could be a divine connection, someone you might consider your twin flame. I think that there are a lot of misconceptions around, the twin flame journey and things like that. I mean, I even hesitate to call it a journey because a lot of the times there truly is no journey. The only thing that is being asked of us when we discover this type of deep soul connection with someone is we are being asked to let go of the things that are out of alignment with higher consciousness and out of alignment with source and true Christ consciousness. And it's quite a simple thing, but at the same time, it's incredibly difficult for, some who may not be at the same pace as you in your spiritual journey. You may feel like you've grown, evolved, and really come into a new version of yourself in your spiritual journey, and the other person may not be there, and that's okay. But with this 10 of Wands, I'm feeling that this person feels like they're just under a great deal of pressure. There are a lot of burdens. It's almost like they understand that you are someone extremely special to them, and they see this beautiful future with you with this 10 of Cups. But at the same time, they need to release some of these burdens that they're carrying, which are fears, insecurities, and separation consciousness, lack consciousness. And what do I mean by that? I mean, lack consciousness is thinking that there's never enough to go around, that you're never going to have enough. Poverty consciousness, thinking that there's never enough money in the world, there's never enough. And that's just the ways in which the system tends to box people in and traps them into thinking that, things are never going to get off the ground. You're never going to have the abundance that you want if you step outside of this system. There are just a lot of distortions within the collective consciousness that some people can sometimes get really stuck in. And this is what this person's really being called to let go of and release, is these ideas and this programming that if you don't have these things, this certain status, this certain amount of wealth, that you're not good enough. Those things are never true. You are born a free, independent soul, and abundance is your birthright. It's just that many people don't claim it and aren't willing to do the work to step outside of this level of consciousness. And I think that this person, whether they're conscious and aware of things like poverty consciousness and separation consciousness, all of those things, whether they're aware of it or not, it's like they're really struggling to step outside of that with this King of Wands reversed. It's like they want to take action. They have a lot of passion for you, a lot of just excitement and joy when they think about all the things that you could have together. But then there's this, and they're carrying so much, like I'm hearing the weight of the world on their shoulders, and they really, really need to let it go in order to be able to move forward and have the happiness that they want. Yeah, with the Five of Cups, there's a lot of disappointment, I think, in this connection on both sides. Like, you're disappointed that things never really got off the ground. You were just left kind of wondering what happened. But at the same time, this person could have treated you unfairly, and they regret that. They really regret the way that they treated you and how they acted with you in the past. So that's where this person is at this week. Princess of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles, is interesting because in the general weekly forecast, we had the Page of Pentacles reversed as one of the main energies, and here the card is upright. So for me, I feel like there is a desire to communicate, especially how this girl looks like she's writing out a letter, right? And I also can't help but be drawn to this bag of money here too. It's like this, I think, is one of the main issues with this person, is their financial situation. They feel like they don't have enough to offer you, and that's a huge insecurity for them, and one that they are finding it very difficult to get over. That doesn't mean that they'll never get over it. That doesn't mean that they will never, realize that this is what's holding them back, but it is a little bit of a struggle for this person right now. I'm gonna get one more card. Six of Cups. Yeah, I feel like, first of all, with the Ten of Cups here as well, it's like I feel like this person really just wants a family with you. If that's something that you would like, and you would like to have children, you'd like to have a family, a home, they really, really want that, and they've been thinking about that a lot. And I'm also kind of getting that this is your energy with this feminine who's just kind of looking into the water very, a little bit wistfully at this couple. It's like she's dreaming of having this with this person, but I'm getting that this is this person's energy too. And I think that can be a little bit frustrating for you. And trust me, I get it, you guys. It is a very frustrating situation, especially if you feel like you would really like to be with this person and they're not saying anything, and they're not communicating. And yeah, I think that with the Six of Cups, there is a huge desire to come together. There really, really is. And I think that when the time is right, because if you're truly meant to be with someone, I said this in the general read as well, if you're truly meant to be with someone and they're truly meant to be on your path and in your life, it will work out. And I know it's difficult to keep the faith and keep hoping, but I'm going to say the same thing that I did in the general read, which is, just as much as you can, try to focus on yourself and your own happiness and your own fulfillment and joy. The more you do those things, the more you're going to be able to create a new energy within your field, and new kind of abundant, powerful energy is what brings in the things that we want. So the more that you do focus on yourself and your healing and your growth, your relationship with spirit or source, if that's something that you would like to have, the more that you focus on those things and elevating yourself, the easier things will come to you and the faster things will come to you. I think I'm going to leave it there, you guys. I really hope that this was helpful and that this resonates for you guys. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Give it a thumbs up if you did like the video, and subscribe for more content. Put those notification bells on so you'll know when I post. I will see you guys in the next one.